All right, well, how are you guys doing today? I hope you're ready to rock and you've had a good day so far on your Monday. Obviously, I'm not there right now. I'm at a training in Shoreview. Right now, it's Saturday, and I am here at school by myself, alone in a room, talking to just my iPad camera. So anyway, super fun. I'm going to walk you through 3 examples. We talked about this subtracting with regrouping stuff last Thursday when I had you guys, I had actors and models come up and you actually were holding the little numbers and then you're taking them away and what to do if you don't have enough. So I'm going to walk you through 3 examples and I want you to watch all 3 of them so that you can really get a good feel for it, and then you have something to look back on as you're working through your practice today. All right? So as you're going through, remember the first thing you do whenever you're adding and subtracting fractions is make sure that you have common denominators, which in this first example I give you. So I have 2/5 and I'm supposed to take away 3/5. That's not enough. I only have 2 of them and I'm supposed to take away 3. That's a problem. So where am I going to get more fifths? Well, I'm going to get them from the 6. That's 6 wholes. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to borrow one of those whole numbers, remember? I'm going to regroup it. I'm going to make that a 5. And the one that I've taken away, I'm going to bring it over here. And remember, I'm making that a whole group of fifths. So I'm bringing in 5 more fifths, because that's 1 whole. That's the one that I borrowed from here is now there. And I already had 2 of them there, so I'm going to add those 2 together. So now I have a grand total. I have 7 fifths. I know it's an improper fraction, but we're going to leave it like that for now. Because remember, the problem was I didn't have enough fifths to take 3 of them away. But now I do. So I'm going to have the 7 fifths. Now I can take 3 of them away. So 7, 6, 5, 4. That would leave me with 4 fifths remaining. So 7 fifths, take away the 3 fifths, gives me 4 fifths. And then don't forget, I'm going to subtract my whole numbers. 5 minus 2 gives me 3. It's in simplest form. Everything's good on that problem. All right, this is where I'd ask for questions, but you're not here to ask me questions. So I'm going to go on to the next one. Looking at this particular one now, it's kind of one level up. I do not have common denominators. So it's one extra step. Now I need to get common denominators. So between a 6 and a 3, I could make them 12s, I could make them 18s. The easiest thing would be to make them 6ths though. So what I'm going to end up doing here is I'm going to multiply this by 2 over 2. That way now I have 2 6ths. And I'm supposed to take away 5 6ths. I don't have to do anything with that. I'm just going to shift them over. All right? So 2 6, take away 5 6. I go, darn it, I can't. I only have 2 of them. I can't take away 5 without going negative. So 2 minus 5 is going to go negative. So what I end up having to do is I'm going to have to borrow or regroup. So I need some 6ths. I'm going to get them from here again. There's 3 now. I'm going to cross that out. I'm going to make that a 2. And that group that I'm borrowing, that one that I'm borrowing is cruising over here. That is now a full group of 6 6ths. That's 1 whole. All right, now I'm going to add those 2 together because I already had 2 6 there, but that wasn't enough. I bring in 6 more. Now I have a grand total of 8 6ths. Like I talked about before, it's improper, but that's okay because the problem is I didn't have enough, but now I do. 8 of them. Take away 5. So 5, 6, 7, 8. I got 3 left over. 8, 6 minus 5, 6 gives me 3 6 left over. I'm going to cruise back over to my whole numbers. 2 minus 1 gives me 1 and 3 6. Now you're saying, hey, is that in simplest form? No, because I can divide both these by 3. 3 goes into 3 once. 6 divided by 3 would be 2. And then I'm not going to forget my whole number. The answer for this particular problem would be 1.5. Now you're probably saying, Mr. Boyd, well, what's next? Yeah, I'm sure. Well, this is as hard as it's going to get right here, where you have you don't have common denominators, and then you got to regroup. But there's one situation that also comes up that I want you to watch in our last example. So you're almost done listening to me. If I have a whole number and I'm supposed to take away 3 3/8 or something like that, okay? The problem here is I'm supposed to take away 3/8, but do you see any 8s? I don't see any 8s. So what I'm going to end up doing here is I'm going to get some 8s because I can't do 0 minus 3. 0 minus 3 would be negative something. I don't want to go negative. So I'm going to take away 1, and I'm going to bring over that one that I regroup here. I'm gonna bring it over and I'm gonna make it whatever I want, but I'm gonna make it 8/8. Because the problem was I didn't have 3 to take away, but guess what? Now I do. So 8/8, take away 3 of those, 8, 7, 6, 5. That gives me 5/8 left over. And then I got 8 minus 3 here, 8, 7, 6, 5. All right? That is in simplest form, so we're good to go. So those are the 3 examples. If you need to rewind the video and see me do it all again, please do it. There's some practice that you're gonna be working on problems like this. We'll have some time tomorrow to work on it as well if you don't get done today. But your job is to at least try it out, okay? Let's figure out what's going on. Are we good at it? Do we need some help? What's the deal? All right? So good luck. Have a good rest of your day, and we'll see you tomorrow.